Hello survivors and welcome to another video, and this is the last Build Your Melee Attack Team video. It is the Chris roadmap. Obviously right now you can pull for Chris. There should be slightly better chance of getting Chris than the other characters. It did seem that way for the likes of Camilla and Glenn at least. I saw when Camilla was on the wheel, the majority of the pulls were coming up Camilla. When Glenn was on the wheel, the majority of pulls were coming up with Glenn. So if you like Chris and you want to pull for him, this seems to be the best chance to do it. 3% chance is better than the promo wheel, and there is a smaller selection of characters. So I would say you've got a slightly better chance of getting something that you actually want, if this is actually what you want. We have got the roadmap up, of course, and it is Chris Gauntlet. It does last an extra day than the Harper Gauntlet. So you have got a little bit more time to get this done if you're just going for gear and you're not going for the 100 tokens. I did do a little quick walkthrough of the Harper Gauntlet. I did the first stage, and Otto, aka Tight, did send me a video of him doing the last stage. So if you want to check that out, that should be somewhere on your screen right now in terms of linking you to that. It didn't look too difficult if you took the right team. It didn't look too bad, and that's 100 wine bottles. That's 2 characters that you can get your hands on if you manage to get those ones. I'm going to just run through this. I am mainly doing this for gear, and we're going to build a team, and I think I'm going to stick with what I've been doing so far. It seems to be pretty strong in terms of using a defensive leader. Chris does not have a leader skill, obviously, so we just got to keep him alive. And if we can get maybe some defense down in here, it'll be pretty nice. So this is the team I'm going to take. It's basically going to be setting up Chris to do all the damage. He is a decapitate, so as long as I can take those characters down, it should be good. I have got a command in here just to make sure that I can get characters like Chris off early. The second he does his first rush, it can obviously make his weapon proc. Well, I cannot see his weapon right now, but his weapon, he can get an extra 35% AP every time he attacks, and he attacks 3 times on his rush. So he could effectively get his rush back after rushing. So I could command him twice. That would be fun. If I can manage to do that during this video, we'll try and do that. Let's see. We're going to just kick things off. The first stage should be fairly straightforward. We'll just get through it. Stuns galore. Let me see what sort of damage he's doing. Okay, well, I guess we're going to check it on the next stage. I have to say, I think this event has been really good. I've got 5 pulls out of it. It's always nice to pull, but it's always nice to know your pulls are going somewhere as well. And getting gear has been spectacular. What sort of damage is he doing? Not too shabby. His rush damage should be pretty decent as well then. On the later stages, I'm going to care about attack priorities and who I attack first and who I attack with first. At the moment, it doesn't matter too much. I should be able to get through this. It's only 1 wave. Only 1 wave. Let's see what sort of damage it does now. This is debuffed and buffed. Okay, they don't have much defense, I wouldn't have thought. Okay, this is where it starts to get a little bit harder. 24 spawn scholars. These have been nice. I haven't actually had any characters that are strong or fast to actually upgrade though recently, so there is that. 3 waves now, but this is where I can start just getting my rushes up. Oh, we've got the stuns in. I've got 3 stun weapons, so I'll try and utilize them. I'm pretty sure Glenn's got AP down, so I just wanted to give him a tanky weapon. So I'll get the rushes up for the next. Oh, he got the 35% AP. I could effectively command him right now, but I'm not going to. I'm going to command him though. Might as well command him. His main use is that buff, so might as well get off as early as possible. Okay. And we'll just slowly get through it. Taunts. That's fine. I don't mind. You're going to get stunned as well. AP drains. I don't know how Princess has no AP. It's impressive. She's just been attacking Connor every time. Absolute defense. And that's it. We're gonna have to rush this fully up again. Off. Okay, let's see what we can do here. Should I save it for the last wave? No. Do it now. Kill you, and let's see how many you can kill. Because he can kill 3 effectively with his 1 rush. And nearly. Okay, we stunned him. Just gonna get the rush. Oh, okay. I mean, it works. It works. I'll do your active so I don't command by accident. And then we'll just, there we go. Oh, I could have done Connor. It doesn't matter. This last stage is, this last wave of this stage is pretty straightforward, I'm sure. Yeah, what sort of stats are we dealing with? 2,000 attack. The attack's not too bad. Defenses aren't really much to speak of though. But no problem. So we take out one, and we'll do a bit of damage into another. Have we done damage into this guy? Let's taunt you guys up top, just because. And then we should be able to go to the rest. Oh no. Oh no. Close. So now it's going to get difficult. But this is all I came for, was the gear that we just got now. All those gauntlets, that's what I've done this entire roadmap for. The last two are bonuses. We'll do them anyway, because I know some people actually need to do them. Okay guys, I'm going to fast forward on this particular stage just because I took one too little in terms of damage dealers. It took so long. They had 5.5k defense. We had Elodie who had hold the line as well, and I was leaving her to last because of the buffs and the stun on defense. And she had 100% defense bonus, and I was like, oh, that was a mistake. It took a long time to get through, so I definitely say you need to take defense down, offense up, and an extra damage dealer. I swapped out Glenn for the last stage, so I'm not gonna, you know, put you through watching this. It was just very, very slow, basically. Simple as that. As you can see on the screen, this is 3 times speed, and it's still pretty slow. So we're just gonna pretty much skip forward to the last stage. Okay, so I'll take this team instead. I just swapped out Glenn for Abraham. I was going to take Shiva, but I figured that more people probably got Abraham because he was part of an event. He's in 5-star tokens as well now. And we should be able to get through this a little bit better now. Just with the extra damage. He's got a fairly big hit, to be honest. I could have replaced Cal as well, but it is nice to get that nice little boost. And obviously he's got a taunt active, which is a nice big bonus. Okay, no decap there. Slight mess up. Slight mess up. We are going to get a revive coming. We'll eliminate you. Okay, I'll decap you. These aren't anywhere near as defensive. As much as Alice is a horrible leader, she's not a great leader for these sort of teams. She's dead. Okay. Needed to stun her, otherwise she would have revived Conrad, and Conrad could be dangerous. Let's see what sort of damage you can do. Enough, enough, enough. Okay. Save the important ones for the next one. The decap. If there's a yellow, I'm just going to decap the yellow straight away. Okay. Reds. I'll try and get you. Not going to get you. I wonder if he's got bleed mod, it will do bleed 3 times. I'm not sure. I don't think it works that way. I wouldn't have thought so. Okay, we're going to decap you. Dead. Taunt you. They haven't got very good weapons either. They don't have stun guns and stuff, so that's quite nice. We're going to have the decap of Chris now. No, we're not. Attack Chris. We're going to have some rushes to deal with. Unless I can kill this guy. I think I'm going to be able to. Okay, that's nice. Can I stun you as well? Nice. I had the taunt just in case. What was that? That was it, the bonus HP. Decap. Next on the chopping block, you. Dangerous damage. If you saw the Harper video that I made, you could take a more offensive team if you've got a shield. I think like a Magna. I've got a Magna. I could have tested it out, but I do try and do these with just more accessible characters. I could do this much faster if I took like the A team. But I know I think this is better to do it with the most accessible ones, just so that some of you guys who haven't got the sort of like super rosters, I don't have a super roster, but can think of ways to do it. I think defensive characters and control characters are generally the way to go if you've got a limited roster. You only need 1 or 2 damage dealers. Like I only had 1 damage dealer in Chris for ages, and it's just slow. But there was only a little bit of time when it was like, this could have been nasty. If you noticed that early on, I was taking a little bit of damage early on. But mods get you through. Okay, he's gonna bleed and burn. I'll get your rush, and we'll get your rush a little bit more. Last wave! Last wave! Let's see what we've got to do. Let's see what we've got to do. Okay, this is, again, a bit tougher. What sort of defenses are we? So, quite high stats, 6k defense on that Eric. So, decaps are going to be very important. When he defends... Okay, he's not going to defend good. But if he defended, it would have been horrendous because he would have had an extra 50% defense, obviously. I'm going to try and take out these side characters first, just because I don't want to actually kill her with this. Good. Oof. Just use a basic attack. All went to plan. I'll try and take out her now. Maybe? No. Just didn't do it. She's going to burn as well, which is a bad... Or she's going to heal. Not sure what happens first. She's going to heal again. She's still stunned, so no rush. Okay, that's cool. Oh yeah, he can attack behind shields. Because of his rush, right? Gets focused for 3 turns. It's pretty nice. Okay, we'll try and decap you. Okay, that's bad. That's bad. We've got to control Eric for the rest of this time, otherwise he's just going to slow it down by reviving. Damn. Just get the stuns in. We should be okay. We should be okay. I'm going to wait on Connor's rush before doing Chris's. Yay! That weapon is brutal as well. It's just, what is that? What is it? It's just a cleaver. Look at the size of it. That is definitely decapping people. And that's the non-upgraded one. So that's it. That's pretty much how easy it is with a tanky team. The stages didn't look too difficult. Just very, very important to take offense up and defense down. Otherwise, you're going to run into some issues. I get some extra wine bottles just for the sake of it. So I've got 10. I've got 15 now. I can't really do much with those. I'll probably do the next stage of the Harper roadmap just to get, was it one? Oh, not that one. Just to get 1 piece of gear, I get a school bag. For some people, they need school bags. But if I would do 25 more pulls, I could complete the entire thing and get 2 characters and a canteen and a GPS. I just don't have the coins. I just don't have the coins. If I had the coins, I might have thought about it, but Chris would be nice. Not gonna lie, Chris would be nice, but I'm happy enough. I'm happy enough. I'm saving my coins for when the ranged version comes around, because that's what's next. It should hopefully be after the Harper roadmap ends, so potentially in 2 days, but it could be next week, like midway through next week. They might have a little bit of a gap. But that's it, guys. Hopefully this has helped you in terms of getting through that map. Just some basics. Just checking out what the sort of stages are. It was a very defensive one. Didn't have too much offensive capability. I think we saw Brian once. So just you get a free decap in there as well, which is great. So that's it. Thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.